Hello and welcome to Forestedge Kart Club on the 4th of September 2022. It's now time for the big one. It's the NKRA Grand Finals, the event that will go a large section of the way to deciding the seeded numbers for the next 12 months. First up this afternoon are the juniors, and they're lined up on the grid ready and raring to go. In the blue challenge, unfortunately we were unable to film the previous round, but Reese Reed would be the winner of the 2022 blue challenge, ahead of Sam Mitchell, with Jamie Bradfield 3rd, Rudy Winslow Morton 4th, ahead of Jamie Dart, Ben Gillett and Mitch Carpenter. As there's a problem there for Winslow Morton, and he's slow to a crawl, a few of the parents and mechanics jumping in to help get him going. In Heat 1 of 4 today, Jamie Bradfield would take the win in mixed conditions, ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton, with Mitch Carpenter finishing 3rd, ahead of Reese Reed, with Sam Mitchell and Jamie Dart both being disqualified in post-race scrutineering. Heat 2 was also won by Jamie Bradfield, this time from Sam Mitchell. Reese Reed in 3rd ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton, with Jamie Dart and Mitch Carpenter rounding out the order. Heat 3 was this time won by Sam Mitchell ahead of Jamie Bradfield in 2nd spot. Reese Reed once again in 3rd ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton, Mitch Carpenter and Jamie Dart. And in the 4th heat of the day, Sam Mitchell would take the win from Reese Reed. Jamie Bradfield would slip to 3rd ahead of Jamie Dart, Rudy Winslow Morton and Mitch Carpenter. Those 4 heats will combine to set the grid for the final, and it's Jamie Bradfield lining up on pole position. Alongside him is the number 1 of Sam Mitchell, Reese Reed and Rudy Winslow Morton on row 2, and Mitch Carpenter and Jamie Dart making up the grid as the juniors already on their way to the start lights, and away we go, and it's a good even start from the front 3. Reese Reed looking to muscle his way up the inside into the Haynes loop, and he's got his nose inside Sam Mitchell. They're going to run side by side now down through into Johnny's as it's Jamie Bradfield leading ahead of Reed, Mitchell, Winslow Morton, Carpenter and Dart. He's down to the hill towards Winger's Dip, and Sam Mitchell getting one back on Reese Reed. He's back up into 2nd. Rudy Winslow Morton were on board with looking to get stuck in as well as they go up to the bus stop for the first time. It's Bradfield leading and beginning to open up a gap as they're battling in behind. Now up into midgets, still all nose to tail stuff. Rudy Winslow Morton looking at the back of Reese Reed. Jamie Dart looking at the back of Mitch Carpenter further back as round Climate and down into Tolly's for the first time. Prime overtaking spot this, Tolly's, nothing doing on the end of the first lap, so it's Bradfield leading across the line ahead of Mitchell, Reed, Winslow Morton, Carpenter and Dart. 9 minutes plus a lap in store for both classes this afternoon as we head down the hill towards Winger's Dip again. Sam Mitchell beginning to close that gap to Jamie Bradfield. Reese Reed has not left his bumper though, as he's going to look for the inside into the bus stop. No way through there as Mitchell puts his kart in a defensive spot. Now up the hill towards midgets go the pack. Still bumper to bumper stuff for 2nd and 3rd. They're beginning to open up a little bit of a gap back to Winslow Morton, Carpenter and Dart as they're hunting down Jamie Bradfield. That gap was 6/10. Now has gone up a 10th actually, so Bradfield pulling away a little bit on the 2nd lap. Reese Reed though all over the back of Sam Mitchell. That's going to be doing none of them any favours as they run out on the curb on the way down towards Winger's Dip. Winslow Morton, Carpenter and Dart in behind still. Everyone's still in contact. It's through the bus stop once again. Sam Mitchell defending up the hill towards midgets. Reese Reed going to have to go the long way round, try and cut back in late as they go on the run down towards Climate. Nothing doing this lap though. Good exit from Sam Mitchell as they head down towards Tolly's and around the final corner to cross the line once again. New fastest laps coming out of all of the top 3 drivers there. First Bradfield, then Mitchell and then Reese Reed. So the purple time is dropping. It's through Johnny's there. Looked like Reese Reed might have got into the back of Sam Mitchell. They're that close. He's down the hill. Oh, and Carpenter strikes the curb in Winger's Dip, and that's going to force him wide. Through goes Jamie Dart. That's an overtake for 5th spot. But back to the front. Sam Mitchell once again defending up the hill. He knows full well Reese Reed is there, and he's interested in keeping that 2nd spot. He needs to be beating Reese Reed in order to retain his number 1. As down the hill goes Rudy Winslow Morton and around Tolly's. 6 minutes left on the clock as Bradfield leads the way. Sam Mitchell in 2nd, Reese Reed in 3rd. That gap is coming down between 3 of them. Through Winger's Dip once more. Rudy Winslow Morton in a strong 4th ahead of Jamie Dart with Mitch Carpenter chasing him down. Up the hill once again, that gap visibly a lot smaller now between Bradfield and Mitchell. There's Jamie Dart, he's up into 5th spot. Mitch Carpenter looking to make up for that mistake he made the last lap. Down towards Tollies, it's 3 for the lead. Bumper to bumper stuff across the line. That gap comes down another 2 tenths, and again more purple laps coming out of Sam Mitchell and Reese Reed. Personal best as well out from Jamie Dart and Mitch Carpenter, so the speed is ramping up. Now into Winger's Dip and up through Anson's top 3 nose to tail. Reese Reed looking to the inside for the chicane, but he's going to double back. Now up the hill. Bradfield looking, he's feeling the pressure from Sam Mitchell. Reese Reed right up in behind. And Reed trying to look for the switchback there through midgets on the run down to Climate. Nothing doing there though. Sam Mitchell's got a good exit as they go down the hill towards Tollies. And across the line. Bradfield actually managed to open that gap up just a fraction that last lap. Jamie Dart closing in on Rudy Winslow Morton in behind. Personal best laps coming out of Dart each and every lap. As now out through Anson's once again. Reese Reed all over the back of Sam Mitchell. Definitely seems to be quicker down at the bottom of the hill, but Sam Mitchell does pull away and reduce the deficit up through the 3rd sector, which is this corner midgets through till the start finish line. Around Climate go the leaders. And it looks like Bradfield's starting to open that gap back out again. New personal best lap from Bradfield. Beaten by 1/100th by Sam Mitchell, and Reese Reed sets a new purple lap in behind. Oh, and that's a problem. And that's Mitch Carpenter. And he's got no drive. That sounds like a chain's gone in the final corner. We saw a few of those last month. And Carpenter going to try and roll it back to the pit lane. Not sure he's going to be able to, and that is really unfortunate for Mitch Carpenter. His day is cut short. Not able to make it back to the pits either, and that's going to bring the yellow flags out. So the yellow flag there you can see on the way into Tollies means no overtaking for the leaders. They're going to stay bumper to bumper though as they cross the line yet again. All 3 within a 1/10 and a half. It's a close-knit affair at the front of the Junior Blue NKRA Grand Finals. And with these 3 being the top 3 in the Blue Challenge as well, with how the number situation works, any one of the 3 could leave here with the number 1 plate. Through the bus stop they go once again. You could throw a blanket over them, they're that close. And Sam Mitchell looking to the inside of Jamie Bradfield, and he's going to make the move through midgets, so Sam Mitchell takes the lead. They're going to run side by side towards Climate. Bradfield on the outside. Reese Reed trying to take advantage through Tollies, but Bradfield is going to slot into that gap between them. And now they're going to run side by side yet again up through towards the Haynes Loop. Bradfield goes in narrow. Reese Reed looking to try and get up underneath, and Sam Mitchell now heads the way. Down the hill towards Winger's Dip. Jamie Bradfield right on his bumper. Reese Reed tucked up tight behind as well as they go up towards the bus stop. And there's Jamie Dart has gotten past Rudy Winslow Morton on that last lap as well. So the order is chopping and changing as around midgets once again. It's the Mac of Sam Mitchell leading the Macroc of Jamie Bradfield, leading the OTK of Reese Reed. So 3 different makes and models up at the front as well. Crossing the line once again, and another lap where all 3 are within a 1/10 and a half. Oh, and Sam Mitchell looked like he ran a bit wide there. Bradfield trying to get up the inside, lost the back end. Reese Reed got stuck in behind as well, so it's nose to tail stuff. One driver makes a mistake and it affects all 3 of them in a domino effect. As they go up the hill towards the bus stop once again. 90 seconds or so left on the clock. And now up into midgets. Looks like Jamie Bradfield looking up the inside of Sam Mitchell. Nothing doing there though. He's going to sit on his bumper as they run down towards Climate. Reese Reed letting that gap open up a little bit, but is going to close right back down through Tollies and across the line, bumper to bumper. You couldn't even fit another cart in there as they'll through the Haynes Loop and down towards Johnny's and down through the kink, down the bottom of the hill towards Winger's Dip. Sam Mitchell beginning to open the gap up against Bradfield, but Reese Reed still all over the back of him. Now up in towards the bus stop they go. 1, 2, 3 as close as that. The top 2 seeded drivers of last year, as well as Bradfield, and Reese Reed looking at the inside through midgets once again. But Bradfield's going to hold the momentum on the outside and retain the place. As down into Tollies. 2 laps to go at the line. Only 20 seconds left on the clock, so they'll be seeing the last lap board next time by. And the front 3 still bumper to bumper as they go round Johnny's once again. Looks like Reese Reed's the quickest of them through Johnny's, but just has nowhere to go. As Bradfield hits the curb. Gonna bounce a bit wide, but is gonna get good pickup on the exit as they head up towards the bus stop now. And now continuing up the hill towards midgets. Reese Reed looking to eye up a move on Bradfield. Bradfield looking the same at Sam Mitchell. Sam Mitchell just focusing on the track in front of him. Around Climate and down in towards Tollies. And a clean exit from all 3, and they're past the last lap board. Now heading into the Haynes Loop for the final time. Will anything happen here? Mitchell once again running wide. Bradfield got half a car up the inside, but nothing doing. Through Johnny's now and down the hill. Line astern into Winger's Dip. Oh, it's bumper to bumper, and Jamie Bradfield's been spat out slightly wide. Reese Reed got an overlap, but Bradfield held the momentum. As once again a bit of a domino effect going on the way out of the bus stop as they go up the hill. Mitchell defending. Jamie Bradfield having a look up the inside. Reese Reed in there as well as they head down towards Climate for the final time. Nose to tail stuff as they head into Tollies. Who's going to emerge at the front? It's Sam Mitchell, but just by a hair. Jamie Bradfield in second, a 10th behind. Reese Reed on their bumper as well in 3rd spot. Great race between the top 3. Jamie Dart is going to be finishing 4th, and then Rudy Winslow Morton going to be rounding out the top 5. What a great race from the juniors as Winslow Morton heads into the pit lane. And after post-race scrutineering, the result will be confirmed. Sam Mitchell as the race winner ahead of Jamie Bradfield, with Reese Reed in 3rd with the fastest lap of the race. Jamie Dart would move up into 4th ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton, and a chain drop from Mitch Carpenter is going to cost him. Now the results of the grand finals is Sam Mitchell is going to be taking the win on tiebreak ahead of Jamie Bradfield. Reese Reed 3rd ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton. Jamie Dart, Mitch Carpenter and Ben Gillett. And that result is going to be combined with their blue challenge finishing positions to give the seeding for the next 12 months. Sam Mitchell retains his number 1 ahead of Reese Reed. Jamie Bradfield takes 3 ahead of Rudy Winslow Morton. Jamie Dart, Mitch Carpenter and Ben Gillett. That's all from the juniors grand final. Stay tuned because the senior blue grid is lined up in the holding bay and ready to go for their final. Another 9 minutes plus a lap of action in store. Don't miss it. We'll see you then. Goodbye.